If you know me, you know it's no secret that one of my favorite sports of all time is Formula One. And this weekend, one of my most anticipated movies of the year comes out, simply titled F1. Directed by Joseph Kosinski, most well known for directing Tron Legacy and Top Gun Maverick. And one of the big draws for this movie, at least for me, was if he could deliver on those intense cockpit moments you got in Top Gun in F1 cars, the pinnacle of motorsport. And I'm happy to say, oh yeah, he did. Now, the story isn't nothing new or groundbreaking. Brad Pitt plays Sonny Hayes, a seasoned former F1 driver, who gets recruited by Javier Bardem's character to help an underdog F1 team and a rookie driver find their footing as a team, and maybe win some races, or at least get some points on the board. And then the layers of the plot start to form from there. And this film does a great job of adding depth to these characters and has you actively rooting for them the entire time. Damson Idris, Javier Bardem, Carrie Condon and Brad Pitt, and the entire cast do amazing. This movie is very well acted, and Brad Pitt always delivering that older, cool guy energy. And you also see a lot of actual F1 drivers make appearances, but they're really nothing more than just cameos. Lewis Hamilton, Lando Norris, Fernando Alonso, and my boy, as well as Lewis Hamilton, who I found out has a producing credit in this movie. Now, to answer the question, how are the racing scenes? Did this movie deliver in making you feel like you were in an F1 car? Yes, absolutely. Personally, I think this movie delivered in some of the most intense, immersive racing scenes in any movie maybe ever. You feel that sense of speed and that rush of flying down a racetrack at 200 miles an hour. And the best part is that a lot of these scenes, if not all of these scenes, were filmed with actual cameras strapped to actual F1 cars. There's a huge emphasis on practical effects in this movie. And I was able to see this movie in D-Box seating, you know, the motion seats. And I feel like that just added another element to this movie and the sense of speed and motion. I would recommend doing that way if you're okay with spending the few extra bucks for the upcharge. I feel like it elevated it even more. Now, F1 doesn't get everything right, but the things that it does do right overshadow its shortfalls. A racing movie with heavy emphasis on actual racing, and a story that is driven by themes of second chances, redemption, ego, teamwork, and sacrifice. I love this movie. I feel like this is what summer blockbusters should be. This is what summer blockbusters are made of. And it also has a great soundtrack. F1 gets a 9 out of 10. If you've seen F1, please let me know what you think. And if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it. This is one of the best movies of the year so far for me, and it's going to be one of the best movies of the summer, I think. Yeah, it's a good movie. I highly recommend it. See ya.